Well, this is a scored meet, which we don't do a lot of, and so Nebraska is the perennial powerhouse. It's Gary Pepin who's been the coach there, and there's a dual ranking. They're number 2 in the country, and they finish first or second every year. And so they're coming in here. This is a real big deal to them. So we're trying to make it a real big fun deal for us, and we're going to try to go after winning the 4-team championship. And I think that would move us up in the top 1 or 2 in the country as far as dual rankings.
And the last week or two, your people have been putting up some pretty good marks, right? I assume you're pretty happy with all the people that you have top 5, top 10 nationally.
Well, I am. We've had a big move in the rankings from 8 to 4. A lot of reasons behind that. We're getting some big marks, as you know, from Charles Brown, and then Trey's been real consistent. And then we had Divine Oduduru run 10-10 at Baylor last weekend. We got him finally on the track. 20:43 in the 200. We've had Andrew Hudson at 20:43. Our 4x4 and our 4x1 are ranked high, and so you've got to have quality to be in those top 4 teams in the country. And right now, if we can keep them healthy, I think we've got a good shot if we can finish it out.
What about Divine Oduduru? How did you get him, and how long has he been on campus?
Well, he's been here since January. We knew about him through Coach Calvin Robinson. He was part of the Nigerian coaching staff, and he coached his Blessing, who trains here with us. She's the best 100-meter and long jump girl for the Nigerian team. And it was through those connections and that way. And we were lucky enough to get him here, but then he had graduated at 16 years of age, and he has they have a rule that says if you don't go to college within 1 year, then you have to sit a year. Well, he didn't go till 18. And then we did a waiver for that because of financial reasons why he didn't. And so anyway, it took the NCAA a long time. We finally got him cleared, so we're pretty pleased.
100 and 200 guys haven't necessarily been your strong suit the last several years. With all the success you've had in all the events, he's probably your best short sprinter since who would you say?
Yeah, he and Andrew both. Andrew slightly pulled up at TCU, and I think was running, I'll be honest, 9.9 to 10 flat in that race, because 10.1 won it, and he was a good 3 meters ahead of the guy. And then Oduru 10.1. You're right. I believe Tyree Gales has 10.16. That's probably the best 100-meter person we've had since 2004. And we've never had many of them. So now that we have 2 really good short sprinters and long sprinters, both of them up to the 200, I can't tell you how much balance that makes our team.
Darian Tennant, did he not run last week?
DT had a little bit of a sore hamstring after TCU. We held him out, had good practices yesterday, and we're going to just run him in the 400 hurdles this weekend. 110, as short as he is, a little bit harder on that hamstring, so we're going to be safe getting this close to Big 12 and just run him in the 400 hurdles.
How good is it to be back at home?
Oh, we love running here, and I just told the seniors we're going to honor our seniors, and they're going to get a very nice award, and you'll have some of the parents here, but we just run our best here. I think we're the most comfortable. Our track is fast, and nothing like running at home.
Is there anybody else you're holding out this weekend? Any of your key people, or is everybody a go?
We're being very cautious with Hudson, so we're going to hold him out. But I don't think really we're holding anybody else out. We're not going to overwork too many people, but we are going to try to run a lot of our good people will run 2 races, like the 800 people will run the 800 and the 4x4. Kyle Collins the 400, Champ the 400 and the mile relay. So we're working a lot of people because we want to win the meet, but we're not going to be stupid. Not going to do anything dumb.
How have you felt about CJ lately, Jones?
Well, I was so pleased with when we went to Arizona. The wind was 15 mile an hour, and he goes 146.70 and has a personal best. Vince is right there behind him. They're really starting to run. I think CJ's going to have a big year, and I think the 145 is not out of his range at all here soon. We just got to get a real beautiful day and have somebody that'll take it out like he likes to run it, and that's what happened to us at Arizona. There was a pro in the race, and he took it out, and CJ got on him and pulled him to a 146. So I think the right race will tell a big deal for him.
What's it like competing at home this weekend?
It's actually a relief. It's wonderful. I'm actually really excited. This is my last home meet, so I'm ready to go for it.
You got some good competition coming in this weekend. Nebraska, Wichita State, Baylor.
Oh, yeah.
How do you think everybody's going to match up with that?
It's gonna. I mean, for triple jump, I know for sure it's gonna be good. You got Brianna Richardson and Tiara Williams if they compete. They're really good triple jumps. I jump against them all the time, and they're pretty good competition. So it's gonna be pretty good.
You've seems like been consistent week in, week out, not up there in that 43, 44 range.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty pleased with how your season has gone?
Actually, yes, I'm really good. I'm not good, happy about how it's going, because I know like as much as you stay consistent, then a big jump is going to come soon. So that's what I'm waiting on.
What did you think of what you did last week?
Honestly, I hopped out the pit. I didn't know I PR'd. I thought it was like what I normally jump. And then coach was like, oh, I think it's 45. And I was like, 45? How? And then they measured it. It was 44.10. So I was like, that's funny. And he told me I didn't have to jump the rest of them, so I didn't. I got ready for 100. But it was exciting when I realized that I did.
But you said it's just outside the win legal range.
Yeah.
So it doesn't count as the...
Like for record, like school record, yeah.
So you're hoping for a calm day?
Yes. I've only had maybe one or two that were actually legal this year.
But at the same time, though, you're ranked, right up there at or near the top in the NCAA, right? So
yeah.
I guess since you know you kind of have a mark needed to keep going in the postseason, what are you kind of trying to focus on here late here in the regular season?
So like two things I want to do is continue working on my speed, coming off the board fast, and extending my phases. So if I can get those two to go at the same time, and then maybe I can get that big jump that I wanted.
So senior weekend, how do you think all the seniors are going to respond?
Hopefully, I hope they have a fire in them and they go out there and kill it this weekend. I know it's not that many of us, but the few that are out here, I hope we just go out here and just get new PRs and just show out this week.
Do you have anyone getting to come in and watch you?
Oh yeah, my parents, they come every week. They travel everywhere. My parents, my sister, maybe my cousin, I'm not sure yet. But mostly, I know for sure my parents and sister.
Are they in the Metroplex now or in Arkansas?
They're in Dallas, but they should be here tomorrow, definitely. I don't know what time, but yeah, they're coming early.